I'm Jennifer Cook. I represent Area 2 on the Board of Directors for Farm Credit of Western Arkansas. I'm married to my husband, Bryan, and we have a small Hereford cow-calf operation in Wooster. We've raised 3 boys, 2 are married, 1 is engaged, and 2 of them have degrees in agriculture. I'm very happy about that, and I have 1 grandson. I grew up in Lake City, Arkansas, and my grandfather owned a farm in Snow Lake, Arkansas. That really piqued my interest in the whole agricultural industry, and so when I was old enough to enroll in ag educational classes at Lake City High School, then became Riverside, I signed up. I didn't want home economics, I wanted to take agriculture, so I participated in FFA and pursued a degree in agriculture education at the University of Arkansas, and I just always knew that this was really part of my DNA. Worked on Steve Cobb's hog farm when I was in high school in exchange for a place to keep a pig, because you really can't raise pigs on Cherry Street, you know. Interned with DuPont when I was in college. I was a cotton scout for the Extension Service. I worked a lot because I needed to, but I learned a lot, and it gave me a very vast appreciation for all the different aspects of the agricultural industry, you know, in Arkansas. So in 1987, I was elected state FFA president, and that really just opened a million doors for me to pursue my interests even further. So always knew I would be involved in the ag industry. When I married my husband, I said, we are going to have cows one day and we're going to have a farm. And you know, he has done really a good job at helping me make sure that happened. When my boys were little, 4-H and FFA was not an option. I remember one of the first things that I forced my boys to do ended up being, like, for 10 years we were involved in the Faulkner County Farm Roundup, and one of the constants from every one of those events, and also at county fairs where we participated, Farm Credit was always there. They were always there, and they always had a meal for the kids. Our loan officer, who helped us buy the land that we have so that we could have this agricultural way of life, he was always quick to pat them on the back and tell them good job. And I just really don't ever remember Farm Credit not being a source of encouragement for us, because we're first generation farmers, you know. I mean, again, I did not grow up with this, but I got here as quickly as I could, and I would say if it wasn't for Farm Credit, we would not be where we are today in the agricultural industry. When I was initially nominated to serve on the board of directors, I immediately questioned whether or not I was qualified, because a lot of times it's very easy to look at other people in this industry and you recognize their generations of involvement, and in some ways it's easy to minimize your own value in that. Collectively, we all contribute to the beef industry in a large way when you pair us all up together. So I'm excited that I get to represent the small guy, the young producers that have not, you know, walked into this from a generational perspective, but I also get to represent and help enhance the opportunities for people to become multi-generational farm families, and I look forward to seeing my boys step into that role because of what we've been able to start. The legacy that I hope to leave with my work in agriculture is that, you know, at the end of the day, we're all the same. We all want the same things. We want good things for our families. We want good things for our country. And I hope that at the end of the day, people will be able to say that I made a positive contribution, that I maybe made a doorway a little wider and a pathway a little more flat, so that, you know, the travel for the next person along the way maybe is a little bit easier than it was for me initially. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be easier, but I hope that I can leave a legacy where they know that there's help available if they need it.